So what was your, relationship with, the movies when they started coming out, like the Shockumentary, Glory Days, like these documentaries? Do you feel like they kind of humanized Michael Olive too much and didn't humanize Angel enough?
There was definitely like this humanizing factor of like, oh, he just did so many drugs and that's why he did this.
Couldn't believe he could do that. But I just thought first we should have just gotten him sober.
He just did so many drugs, he went crazy. Like I said, we all were doing drugs. No, everyone's guilty of it. Everyone back then was guilty. It was a big part of the scene. I didn't kill anybody.
Mm,
I didn't kill. So it's like it. I feel like that has to be a part of your person that you're able to go out there and hurt somebody. And Angel never got really talked about, was never really explored, and how he even ended up being in the scene and being part of what was going on and allowed to be there. His
mm,
entryway in was being a drug dealer, you
mhm,
know, being a drug dealer, supplying drugs to all of these white club kids was his key to getting into that scenario.
I think I was getting drugs from Angel, to be quite honest.
Because
mm,
otherwise, I don't know how accepted he was. He's much more Latino presenting than I am, and so I feel like would he have even? I mean, even when he was in the scene, sometimes people talk shit all the time, and I've heard people say shit about him, when he wasn't around and stuff like that. So it's like people want you there when you're providing that service, right? It's okay because he has coke or he has ecstasy or whatever. And so there's a level of classism for sure and racism.
mhm,
Angel was like me in a lot of ways, and I'm like him in a lot of ways. This queer Latino person from a place of that's not welcoming to your being, and then infiltrating your way into a group that's not necessarily, brown person friendly either. And so
mm.
there's a feeling of being special when that happens, or at least, succeeding in some way. And so I think he was very resourceful, and I think that he would be one of the successful ones. Now what that would be, I don't know. But I know that he wouldn't be someone whose name has faded, hopefully, from it's unfortunate that this is how we know his name.